Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Peter Oluoch. I'm a stock market researcher and investor. I talk to people about the stock market, telling them to save, invest, and grow well. Today's topic is this: diversification. I'm talking to you regarding diversification for one thing. There are some people who believe in buying blue chip companies. Blue chip companies are stable companies that have been there for 10, 20 years, companies that have consistent earnings, companies that have consistent dividends, companies that have consistent growth, and they have large market capitalization. But I want to introduce you to the concept of diversification. Diversification simply means instead of owning some risky assets, you can also own some non-risky assets. Instead of owning some large cap stocks, like let's say East African breweries, BAT, KCB equity, you can also own some very, very cheap stocks, like let's say NBV, for example, Nairobi Business Ventures. Some of these cheap stocks, they rise very quickly. Not very quickly, but they can rise very quickly. I remember last month, November 2021, I told guys to buy NBV. NBV was 4 shillings. And NBV went and gave guys 60% return. NBV went from 4 shillings to 6 shillings and it's still going up. NBV may reach eventually 7 shillings or 8 shillings. So this is a stock that is bound to give guys 100% return in a period of less than 60 days. Actually, in a period of 30 days, it's bound to give guys about 100% return. So as you concentrate on large cap stocks, the most expensive stocks in the market, it's also good to consider some of these penny stocks under 10 shillings, or some of these cheap stocks. I'm reading this book by Jim Cramer, Real Money, and he talks of diversification. This is what he says: I recognize that true diversification includes owning some risky assets that could just pan out huge. Owning some risky assets that could pan out huge. Jim Cramer is talking about a situation more so in the 1990s, the late 1990s, the dot-com revolution in the United States of America. Some companies would come to the market at let's say $1. After some 30 days or 1 year, it rises from $1 to maybe $100. And so the dot-com revolution made a lot of people rich and millionaires. And some of those dot-coms, they're still there. We have Amazon.com. Amazon.com in the year 2001 was about $1. $1. And Amazon.com, as I'm speaking to you now, is about $3,500. So Amazon has been able to create a lot of millionaires and has made Jeff Bezos one of the richest men in the world. And you know what? These risky assets, according to Warren Buffett, Warren Buffett would not touch. He doesn't invest in risky assets. He doesn't invest in technology because he says technology is very, very risky. Technology is unpredictable. And he's saying that, and his best friend is Bill Gates. Bill Gates even went and donated to him his first computer in the 1980s, 1970s, late 70s. The first computer Warren Buffett owned was donated to him by Bill Gates. And Bill Gates sent his own IT gurus to help him set up the computer in his office and to guide him on how to go about it. So Warren Buffett has been with technology for more than 40 years. Actually, for more than 50 years. His best friend is Bill Gates. And you know what? He has said that when he leaves the earth, when he exits the earth, close to 90% of his wealth, and his wealth is about $100 billion, close to 90% of that money will be given to Bill Gates. So Bill Gates is one of his best friends, but still he will not invest in technology. Still, he will not dare touch technology. And yet he's been with Bill Gates for 50 years. Jim Cramer in the book Real Money says we should not fear to venture in some of these risky areas or risky assets. Some of the risky assets we have now is cryptocurrencies and forex. Well, if you are below 30 years, let me say if you are below 40 years, you can learn about it and learn how to make money in it. If you are above 40 years or above 50 years, cryptocurrency moves too fast. Too fast it can go up, too fast it can go down and you lose. And then again, cryptocurrency has a lot of scammers. So you need to identify genuine ones to work with. I run a Telegram group, and in my Telegram group, 4 people have lost money in cryptocurrencies. So you need to be very, very careful in some of these things. If you find a genuine dealers, work with them. Otherwise, it is good to be established in stable stocks. Buy Safaricom, is a stable company. Buy KCB, is a stable company. Buy Equity, is a stable company. Buy EABL, is a stable company. Buy Jubilee Insurance, is a stable company. If you are above 50 and above, that is buy stable stocks. If you are below 40, you can try risky assets like forex, like cryptos, and also buy cheap stocks in the stock market. Stocks that are below 10 shillings, like NBV, those stocks rise very quickly. Of course, you wait for it to drop. Now we have Kengen is almost going to 4 shillings, and today or tomorrow it may be below 4 shillings, maybe 350, 360. Such stocks, if you buy, they rise very quickly. Cheap stocks can be very good because they rise very quickly. Expensive stocks take a while to rise. Thank you so much. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're not in our Telegram group, please join our Telegram group. That's where we talk about the stock market 24/7. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.